So the true saying goes, for God so loved the world that she gave her only begotten son. But why is that? First of all, we pay attention to the Bible. God had many sons. So why was Jesus his only begotten son? On top of that, if you read the true story, the angel, so-called Gabriel, came down here and he clapped the Mary cheeks and produced a hybrid, an Anunnaki half human seed. But a lot of people ain't ready for that. So if we understand the whole immaculate conception, it's a woman giving birth without a man, which is parthenogenesis. But that basically is a process in which a woman pretty much clones herself. She mainly produces female seeds, offspring, when she goes through this process. Through the help of who we call the Great Mother, this woman was allowed to birth a male seed without male semen. This is what the Immaculate Conception is. This was the first. When women go through parthenogenesis, they don't give birth to male children. But she did through this contract with the Great Mother. So she, what they call Isis, gave birth to a son with no male, and then gave this son to the world because this male wanted to save the world. But in order to save the world, you have to step into the world. And you may be tainted by that world. This makes more sense because the male god really didn't give a damn about his sons, because he even told people, hey, offer me up your first son. So why was he so broken by giving away Jesus? Plus, what about these other sons of God that you had? So he wasn't your only begotten son. And personally, God can create many sons, right? He created Adam out of dirt, supposedly. So, what's so magnificent about this God creating a son and giving that son away, even though he can just create another, unless this God, when they create a son, it's something rare, that this woman may have given birth many times through parthenogenesis and birthed many daughters, but this was her first son. And to give that son to the world in order to save the world and to die for the world, that would break a mother's heart.
Nobody's talking about this.
Ooh, I like to talk about it. This is actually the conspiracy theory that got me started with all of these conspiracy theories. This is Walt Disney. He was born in December 5th, 1901 and died December 15th, 1966. He was 65 years old. Get into the conspiracy theory of Walt Disney is going to take me some time, but I'm going to give you some bullet points on it and you can do the research on your own. But if you was to Google Walt Disney being thawed out in December, this is what you will get. Weird that they will go out of the way to fact check this. But you Google it and a fact check will come up and it'll say claimed by social media users and it's false. Let me take you down a different type of road. This year marks Disney's 50th anniversary, ladies and gentlemen. In 1965, Walt Disney started working on a new project called the Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. But due to his heavy smoking, he got lung cancer and died. R.I.P. Disney's dying words were Kurt Russell. I'm gonna tell you what happened with the following movie. Have you ever watched this? Have you ever watched this movie? What about
I tried every tincture and poultice and tonic and patent medicine there is.
You tell Oprah this what's on her face?
She knows.
And all I really needed was the blood of a young boy.
Guys, you shouldn't trust Oprah. Oprah is a slave trader.
And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was. Look again.
I have said for years, if the abuser is any good, you won't even know it's happened.
Her magic wrinkle cure. So I'm going to put a little on your hand.
I'll do that. Oprah did.
Yeah, Oprah did it. All right, so here, we're going to rub it right in.
How come it's red?
So it's made from human foreskin.
Blood of a young boy.
You're 7 years old and someone is stroking your penis. It feels good.
I invented a child molesting robot.
do you even...
What you do is you start by building a regular robot, then you it and note that it continues the cycle. Hail Satan.
Most niggas I know that'll really kill you got self-made kids. They ain't got time to kill you, nigga. Most niggas I know will break your jaw, nigga, spur you, because you got to stay on this job, my nigga. That woman need him. The nigga on the internet holler about what he'll do. He don't pay bills. He ain't got no honor in his home. He don't lead no house.
I just want to give a message today because right now people don't really understand what's going on in the world. You know, a long time ago, Noah and also Methuselah spoke to the people and told them that the floods were coming. And nobody believed them. No one wanted to believe them what was coming. And so when you read the scriptures, you'll learn that the Lord says that his children are watchmen and that they're going to be waking everybody up. And you go to the book of Isaiah, it tells you this. And so right now I'm trying to wake everybody up and let them know and give them warning, just like our ancestors did a long time ago. And, when Methuselah and Noah told the people these things, and I believe it was about 720,000 people surrounded the ship when the floods came. But it was too late. It was just too late. And the animals that were round about that didn't get on the boat attacked them and ran them off. So what I want to explain to you right now is there is things going on in this world that people are oblivious to, totally. They're walking around with blinders on. They're not thinking about the economy, what's coming around the horizon. You go to the bank, some ATMs work, some don't. And I believe that they're going to be getting ready to cut the money out soon in these banks and go to a cashless system. Another thing we really as Americans are asleep on is not really looking at what is going on with BRICS and understanding the complexity and the severity of it. You got to understand that when BRICS roll out their dollars, it's $55 to our one. And when this happens, America is going to go on a free fall. Why? Because our dollars are backed by the petrodollar, but Saudi is going with them. And when they do that, that dollar is not going to, petrodollar is not going to be backed. The dollar is not going to be used anymore to back that. And so therefore our dollar will be worth nothing. People don't understand right now. I seen the Burning Man Festival. I just did a video on that. And at the Burning Man Festival, they're burning idols. They're burning demons and things, and they're going in the air. And what happens, you got these tornadoes that come out of these things. But the Lord is watching these things. And so what he did was he came in, just like he did in California, the areas that they took from the people. He came in, just like he did in Vegas with these floods, you understand, that are going on right now, and the locusts that hit Vegas 4 times. What is Vegas called? Sin City, just like Sodom and Gomorrah. He came in and he started destroying. He said he was going to make Damascus and Syria what? A rubble heap. And you see all these earthquakes in Turkey and Damascus and Syria. Then 3 parts of the earth right now is on fire, folks. It's on fire. Did you not see what happened in Maui? Even if it was heart machines or anything that came from the so-called big brother, the people over us, you got to remember they can't do anything without the Lord's permission. And the reason I believe the Lord let them come in is simply because there's a lot of things going on in these places that shouldn't be going on. Just like it was in the Bahamas when the storms came through, when the men were with their women and then with the men also. And all of this, the Lord saw this and he wiped them out. Folks, the Lord is cleaning house right now. So the Burning Man Festival was a mockery to the Most High. It was a mockery to him every time they do it. And not only did he flood them out, what he did was something even more so. He put a big, you can go to the videos and look at it. They call it Nibiru. That's what these people try to call it, Planet Nibiru. It's none of that. This is the Lord's sign. He says to give us signs in the heavens. You understand? To let him know he's here, especially in the last days. And right now, the Lord is giving us signs and wonders in the heavens. But most people have blinders on. They can't see. Their ears are stopped. They got cement in their ears. They can't hear. How is it that you're seeing these earthquakes at a record rate, folks? I want you to wake up. You've never, ever seen earthquakes like this before in your life. They're everywhere. Every volcano, almost every volcano on the earth right now is activated. And then I got a video on my TikTok showing something. It's showing some people who are in the military, who work with the military and the militaries of the earth, that they found arcs. They're everywhere. They say they've been delivered. They're under the sea. And they might have been there for a long time, but they said they're activated. They're miles long. They call them arcs. Then they said that these arcs are activated and soon enough, they're going to be floating to the surface. Now, when I hear this, I think about the ships of Tarshish coming to take the children of Israel away. And so I wonder if this is it, because one thing they say is that you have to have a specific DNA pattern, and only minorities have that. Then they'll try to say these are star people, or maybe, they'll try to deflate it with some other stuff because they can't tell you the truth. Why? Because they will be put to death. If they told the truth, they would put them down. There's been trillions of dollars spent to hide the identity of the Lord's people, who are the indigenous people of the Americas and who are scattered to the four corners of the earth. And so saying this, there's been so many lies that everybody's got darkness on their eyes. They can't see any light. And the reason they can't see light is because it's so-called 1% that runs the world. And what their job is, Lucifer's job, is to get you. What the Lord does is, and I say this, and Job, he asked him, Lucifer, where you going? Oh, to and fro earth. And he said, you see my faithful servant Job? I see him, but you put a hedge around him. And what that basically means is the Lord has protection. But sometimes the Lord will take that protection away to test you. And right now, a lot of his children for a long time have been getting tested. Not just us, but these other nations, you understand, who are so-called grafted in, who are going to be the handmaids and servants who got to join Israel in the new kingdom. And that kingdom is coming, folks. The arcs are out there. The chariots up in the heavens. They're up there. They're everywhere. And they're watching, and they camouflage in the cloud. You see these clouds, you think they're clouds, they're not clouds. A lot of these are actually chariots up there, and they're everywhere watching. Folks, when these people burnt that fire and the Lord sent that sign for them, even Chris Rock got out of there. I know why the brother got out of there. I'm going to tell you why he got out of there. He got out of there simply for this reason only. He saw that sign in the sky. And one thing about black people, one thing about us, a so-called black, we're not black. Black means no color. So one thing about Israel, one thing about our people is that when we see certain things, we get the heck on. We don't sit there when somebody is wait till somebody shoot a gun. And we see people running, we start running. If we hear one shot, we gone. We're not going to sit by a volcano and watch it just burn, and you sitting at the edge, and you sitting there watching all this lava, and you just standing there. Certain things it's not in our nature to do. We try not to jump out of a building that's good. If it's not burning, what I'm going to jump off the top of the building for? You understand? But at the same time, our people are jumping off the buildings when they sit and listen to these other nations. When they sit and hear the things that they speak, and then they regurgitate them out of their mouth. Folks, that's called 666, the mark of the beast. That means you bought into their doctrine. You're doing what they do. This is not the time for that. With the fires, the earthquakes, the famine, the pestilence. And I'm telling you right now, the Lord is giving all the signs. And everybody who is making mockery of him, he's doing something to them immediately. You got to remember, a lot of these places were flooding. And all of these other things, there was a systematic system. If you read Psalms 83:1, where it said they were confederate against the Lord's children. And so all those people who are part of Confederacy right now have been dealt with. And so right now, the Lord's hand is on this earth. He's showing everybody that I'm here. I'm going to show you these fires in places, and I'm going to burn them to 2,900 degrees. And I'm going to burn them so hot I'm going to melt the metal. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave my trees because they have nothing to do with what you're doing. I'm going to leave them. And so another thing he said he's going to do is he's going to wake up his people in one day. And see, this is the day. We are the two witnesses that are on our feet, the northern and the southern tribes. You understand? We are those two witnesses. And on the third day, we're standing. All we're waiting for is the trumpet to blow and say, come up hither. And when he does, he's going to transfer his people. He says he's going to put them on arks. He's going to carry them, he says, to their land. And when he takes us to this land, you understand what I mean? It's going to be a beautiful thing. But all hell is breaking loose on the rest of the world. And that's what's about to happen right now. Folks, these other nations know what's under the waters. They know that there's things down there. The guy said in the Bermuda Triangle, there was huge arcs under there. And he said they're all over the earth right now, and they've been activated. He said there's a countdown going. But he says the only way people can get on these arcs, they have to have a certain DNA. And that DNA, you understand, makes it where it goes through their body and they can get up in the ships. But he says anybody else who tries to get on these ships, just like those angels with wielding swords in Revelation 21 outside the 12 gates of Israel, and anybody try to get on who's got iniquity, what happens? They're killed. And this is what's going to happen. People who are not right, people who are not working in the Most High's eyes, they're not going to make it on these new boats, these ships of Tarshish, as the Lord said, is taking us out of here. We got to understand something, that his hand is here, the hour is near, and it's not the time to be playing and be complacent. If people around you are not right, let them go. If you got a job that's stressing you and all that, don't sit there and let this mess you up to the point where you can't pay your bills, you know. You don't let anybody bring you down. No one can do anything to you or make you say or do anything, you understand, without your will. What is Satan, the adversary? What is his job? His job is to get you to listen to what he says. And a lot of people right now are listening to Lucifer instead of the Most High. He straightway told us what to do for life and what to do for death.
Justice. And now, along with Charles Ogletree and Randall Robinson and some really great lawyers, we're gonna try to fashion a strategy to sue for slavery reparations in this country. Bring a lawsuit. It's not the most popular thing everywhere, but that's not the test. The test is slavery was wrong. The government sanctioned and benefited from it. You can't have 200 or 300 years of free labor built to help build the country. When you go to Washington, you look at those mines like the Washington mine, built by slaves. Nobody ever got any compensation for that. You got to look at it realistically, I think. So I think these are new challenges we have to face.
Johnny will never retire.
It's a journey to justice.
So those of you that claim we can't get reparations, somebody notice how Johnny Cochran's position for getting reparations was a different strategy from even going to Congress to get it. What I'm trying to get you to see, as the old folks used to say, I'm born and raised in Mississippi. There was an old saying that there was multiple ways to skin a cat. I'm saying I'm not against us going to the U.S. government. I'm saying that Johnny Cochran was going to actually use the traditional legal system.
The notion that these were false positives, I find a cover story. I think they were giving people HIV in these Franken shots. COVID-19 has HIV DNA genetically engineered right into it. And that was accomplished by the Wuhan BSL-4, which is China's Fort Detrick, sending a scientist down to Australia to work with the Australian Health Board on DNA genetically engineering the HIV into SARS. The statement coming out is by the director of the Australian Health Board. Right, that's the exact same people who DNA genetically engineered HIV into SARS that was taken back to the
Nigga, when you get pulled over at nighttime, cut that inside light on. What that does, it get a police officer clear view inside the car. Let the windows down. Keep your hand on the steering wheel. Tell that nigga over there, man, just put your hand on the dashboard. Don't say nothing, don't do nothing. When that police officer get out the car and look down and see y'all like that, he know you know somebody. That's like two Masons talking to each other with body language that don't nobody notice but them. You done spoke a code to him. He know you must know somebody in law enforcement because you done that for his safety. That's called his officer's safety. He got a clear view inside that car with no movement. Hey, sir, man, my stuff is in the glove box. Can I get it? If he had a bad day, he just had a good one then.
Black or Latino woman can produce. The black or Latino woman can produce any color baby. She can produce any color baby. Any color hair, even eyes. Even eyes. And them not contacts. Them are not contacts. For anybody getting here, them contacts, them is not contacts. These are actual black people. She's in a whole village, man. She in a whole village right there. We can make any color baby with any color eyes. It ain't just human beings that can produce blue eyes, y'all. They got that trait from us. Okay? Got people with blue eyes. So I'm only showing you this just to show you, man. Look at him. We have every type of ether we produce. We produce babies with gray eyes, blue eyes. Those are all our traits. Those are all them traits come out of us. The black/Latino woman is God. This is why she's God. Because all of those colors of life of the universe is inside of her genetics. Remember, we the color of the rainbow. So when you see human beings with blue eyes and gray eyes, if they got their head from us and their arms and their legs from us, they were made in our image.
Pistachios, mangoes, and also cashews are all in the same family of the Anacardiaceae family, also known as the sumac family. The sumac family also consists of poison ivy. So yes, these plants here are related to poison ivy. This lets you know that it can cause inflammation inside of the body. Do understand that mango have many benefits, yet when overconsumed, you can be putting too much urushiol into the body. Urushiol, this is a chemical that is inside of poison ivy that causes inflammation and breakouts of the skin that can lead to eczema, dermatitis. Too much urushiol inside of the body leads to brain disease, heart disease, nerve disease. You have to understand that these chemicals are to be utilized with balancement when you consume it. So if you're over consuming anything, you're putting too much of the same chemical compounds inside of the body, and it can cause you to have inflammation. And too much of anything is a bad thing. Maintain balancement with everything that you do. Asha.
Throughout history, past, present, standing up for black men that they don't know. But they somebody's uncle, somebody's father, somebody's brother, somebody's cousin, somebody's son. These black women are standing in the thick of things, fighting for black men that they don't know, regardless of their past. You said,
am I the only one that feel like I'm the only one out here like me? What are real folks at? Real as in not a bot. What are real folks at? Conversations you have with people. Real conversations. They look at you like this. Cause you better believe, baby, the bots are acts. It's just like at this point, I'm trying to choose my words wisely. But at this point, it's like, what is this? The food. I can't eat it. Things that other people find excitement in, enjoy, I don't. It's like day by day, I'm pulling out of the world. Been out the matrix. Let me say that. Been out the matrix. But I'm just pulling away from like.
I was looking at Biden's inauguration again, and I noticed none of the military had any ranks or honors on their jackets. So I decided to go back and look at other past inaugurations, and I noticed Bush, they had their ranks on their jackets. I looked at Obama. This isn't actually the inauguration, but it is a laying of the wreath. For some reason, the video wouldn't edit that I found for Obama's inauguration. But you can see here, they all have their military rank on their jackets. And the next one you'll see with Trump. Trump has his. And I want you to notice, too, that all three of them were able to touch the wreath and kind of push it back on the stand. But I want you to notice Biden's on what happens with his here, because his is different. Because remember, there's no military rank on any of the jackets anywhere. You can't find them. And you're going to see he doesn't walk down the steps. He walks out from the left if you're facing the tomb, which is weird. So you see there's no military ranking on any military officer there.
So he swore in 11:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is a violation of the 20th Amendment of the Constitution, which specifically says the president's term is to end at noon and that successors shall then begin. That was 11:47 a.m. You'll see that in the video and certain clips.
Just to reiterate, if you go back, if you remember, he was sworn in before noon. We didn't make it up. We didn't change the time. If you go back, do a little bit of your own research, find some of those videos, see what time, ask people, he was sworn in before noon, which means it's illegitimate.
Joseph Robinette Biden will be the 46th President of the United States. He was congratulated as Mr. President. He will officially become president in about 9 minutes, 9.5 minutes at noon.
We didn't just make up the rule. If you want to do some reading, that means there was 2 presidents at the same time, right? Please continue, sir.
And there's also 2 different sets of soldiers. So when you look at the soldiers around Biden that day, there's not one single uniform that's regulation uniform. And I always hold up my buddy's memorial here. You know, the uniform, we serve in a uniform, we die in a uniform. The ultimate sacrifice is to die in it. So that's why we treasure the uniform and we hold it sacred. So the military law, same guy, he served under the same military law. So military law and regulations and orders are sacred to us because the ultimate sacrifice is to die in it. Not a single uniform around Biden that day was...
Again, I'm confused right now. I don't give a fuck what they call them. CIA, FBI, MPD, military police, MPs, military police, the police, nigga. Nigga, Secret Service, nigga. Private Eye, nigga. Detective, nigga. White shirt, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you call them, nigga. They are slave catchers. That's all I see. That's all I see. That's what they is. I don't give a fuck what pigment in their skin. And if you the police and you watching this, and you don't know that you're a slave catcher, that might hurt your feelings right now. But just go look at that badge that you're sporting, and let's look at where it came from. If y'all not still slave catchers, why they give y'all the same badge? They could have gave y'all a whole new symbol. Kept the symbol, changed the names. So yeah, that's how they get the police. That's how they get y'all. They'll know some good officers out there, but that's how they get y'all to hurt the people. They use y'all. The good ones, at least. Most of them not, though. Because, see, when you take on that symbol, it holds energy to it. So once you put that badge on, you got to be what? Loyal to the badge. You an officer, you know I ain't lying. If you work in law enforcement, nigga, what are you loyal to? What did you pledge to? Huh? What do they make you turn in if they kicking your ass out that fraternity? Your badge, nigga, that badge is everything, nigga. When they kick you out, they say turn in your badge and your gun, don't they? Don't they? Yeah, I know they do. I know they do. You loyal to the badge and what that badge stand for. Yeah, what that badge stand for. You protecting and serving. What you protecting and serving. What that badge stand for. Oh, slave catchers. So what you protecting? The land, their interest from us getting our land back. And that's who you serving. You protecting their interest and their agenda, the slave owners, and you're serving them because that's who pay you. Don't you got a quota? Yes, you do. I don't give a fuck if you a traffic police. You got a quota to make every month. Every motherfucking law enforcement cop got quota to make. You have to make certain arrests every month. So what that mean? That mean a whole lot of motherfuckers got to get locked up at the end of the month. Even if they didn't do shit. Because you got a quota to meet. That's why it's dead cops, nigga. That's why we smoking dead cops, nigga, right now, nigga. That's why I tell the shorties, ain't no more smoking ops. If y'all gonna say y'all smoking something, say we smoking dead cops, nigga. That's why it's fuck the police. That's why it's fuck the system and fuck the CIA, nigga. And fuck the FBI. And I'm gonna be here to see it all change too. I'm Neo.
I got you, Sanchez. Let me get this out though real quick. It can't be what, hold on. It can't be what it is when this man literally been showing the signs of being a fucking weirdo for years now. That's what I'm saying. At some point, accountability gotta be had to the discernment of a person's character. I said that. Hold on, wait a minute. Sanchez,
the point is this.
listen. You asked me, Sanchez. Remember, you just asked me when should we have recognized that Polite was like this? And I said when he said that shit about Malachi York. At that point, everybody should have been off the train, but niggas wasn't. People in this community was still plotting, picking them up and saying, well, maybe this, maybe that.
Well, check this out. That's what I'm saying. Listen, that's what I'm telling you. Proving my point. I'm telling you the people that was doing that were men. Men are the ones that create these big YouTube platforms for other men to come debate on, spar on. It's men that's determining if this nigga get powerful or not. And we so egotistical, we'll brag about it. We'll say that, man, that nigga made it because of me. He blew up because of my platform. But when these niggas do some fucked up shit, we don't want to say, look, the power that they garnered because of your platform, they misused it. And they victimized the person. That's something, no, I'm still trying to make my point.
Can I say
That's something that, if, hold on, bro, this is what's going on, bro. Let me finish, man. Check this out, right? My thing is this right here. If you look at the common denominator in every situation is a black man. Let's start naming the pedophiles that we just recently named in the conscious community. Africa Bombada, black man. Dr. York, black man. Brother Polite, black man. Eddie Long, black man. Guess what? I'm muting everybody that talking. I'm putting you in the waiting room. You got to learn to have control your damn self. So a black man is at the foundation of all this sexual degradation. Puff Daddy, black man. We can keep on playing this game. You see R. Kelly, black man. My thing is this right here. When these niggas get power, they abuse it. Quincy Jones, black man. Bro, listen what I'm telling y'all. Black men need to take accountability because we see a lot of sick shit in these black powerful men and we don't call them on it because some of y'all still trying to get in the game and get in the industry. We know that a lot of these folks up there on some sick shit. And that's what's happening with the Bambaataa and all that. And guess who control power in the communities and all that? Black men. Women are fucking that. They ain't fucking calling no shots and putting niggas on and got no cabals going and shit. And the niggas, it's like, as black men, I can be as sick as I want to be. But if I'm feeding all the wolves, y'all will look away when I'm in the room with that baby. Tell me I ain't lying. This is black men. And that's something we got to fucking, that's something that we got to take accountability for, bro, as black men. That's all I'm saying.
Let me tell y'all why I appreciate Doja Cat, Suki, and Sexy Red. Because it takes for these women to blatantly disrespect themselves and do all this demonic stuff for us to wake up to the real music industry agenda. Like, they've been doing this forever. They've been doing all this stuff they're doing for the longest time. And that's how I know we're in the age of Aquarius. Because these women just blatantly got to disrespect themselves like this and do all this demonic stuff for us to been waking up for all this stuff Beyonce, Rihanna, them been showing us. The program in the music industry have done this as a people is just so bad. Got us walking around with our whole butt out, pants down, walk around like gangsters and thugs talking about killing each other. I think you scared of Doja Cat being the money when you just shot at the ops, when you just killed the ops? Come on now. The thing I like that going on now is you see what's going on. You see the destruction of the community that they trying to push against us. Now you got to pick a side. You want to be on this side that you know for a fact they trying to destroy our community, or you want to wake up to these agendas and try to back away from it, try to get our kids, get our people away from this type of stuff. Now you got to pick. Now we can see who picking these sides, and that's what I like about what's going on now. People is really waking up.
Since y'all so smart and know what the fuck y'all talking about, what the fuck is these grave sites saying of these people that's in the Bible that you always claim that real, that you believe so much in? You can believe in it in a different way though. All these revelations and shit they got going on, this the revelation you're living in right now because of this the shit that they got, this the shit that they playing, dumbass. This the shit that they wrote, dumbass. Everything that they doing, we showing it to y'all in y'all face that they the one that's doing it. What do that tell you, stupid? Now, I can bet you and I give you any amount of motherfucking money in the motherfucking world if you can figure out and tell me what the fuck these grave sites said. All these motherfuckers that's in your so-called Bible, your Jesus Christ, where he at? Huh? I don't want to hear shit about it, you hear me? Y'all ass so fucked up and cuckoo in the head, nigga know y'all lost, you hear me? Y'all be pissed off, y'all be want to argue with everybody, but I thought you was a fucking Christian, you hear me? All you motherfuckers, you hear me? Y'all be getting mad, you hear me? Y'all ain't no fucking Christians, y'all don't believe in that shit for real. Y'all go straight to the crib after the motherfucking church, go and get high and drunk, go and have sex, you ain't married and nothing. All that shit that y'all containing, that y'all really believe in the Bible and shit like that, y'all don't even go by that motherfucker. Y'all just out here just saying shit. Cause y'all so-called believe it. You can't believe it. You can't be fucking believing something that you ain't following for real. But you got the nerve to take up for it heavily. Man, you don't dig into the inner self of you. The fucking body is the temple. Yeah. Y'all ass ignorant as hell, G. And I'ma say it again. Y'all dumb as fuck. Y'all need to unlearn that shit and relearn some shit by your fucking self. Go and reach out for the knowledge that you supposed to be going reaching out for, not the shit that they put right there in your face. Why you think it's in your fucking, why you think they gave it to you? They don't give you none out there, man. They don't show you none. They don't give you none out this motherfucker if it was really what it was. Dummy.
The average woman wears weave because they say, they want to protect their hair or, things like that, or they don't lack confidence. They just like the way it look. Okay, that's cool. Cool, that may be true. But here's the science behind that. Weave comes from non-African people. Okay? Now y'all like to say it's real hair. No, it's not. No, it's not real hair. I'll tell you why. Because only African women have real hair. All non-Africans are not humans. So them goddamn Dravidians and Indians and them motherfucking Neanderthals overseas that's shaving their head off and y'all getting their hair from, you are replacing the crown on your head literally for animal hair. Once again, Neanderthal is primate, monkey. So you might as well go get a fucking monkey, shave it, and put the monkey head on your goddamn hair. So when we talk about weave, I'm not even here to deal with it from a philosophical or ideological standpoint. We're going to deal with science. Black woman, you got to understand, your hair is the most divine substance on a human organism. Okay? Your hair conducts the most amount of electrical magnetic waves out of any other physical organism on a planet. Black people hair is the only hair that defy gravity, okay? So you have been taught to be ashamed of your coarse hair. And don't say, oh, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm just wearing it. Yes, you are. Because if you wasn't, you would wear it, motherfucker. Okay? You would wear it. You would be proud of it. You wouldn't be ignorantly or unknowingly put some animal hair on your head in replace of your own hair due to lack of confidence. You've allowed white supremacy and the dumbass niggas around you and all of this European influence on TV to influence you that straight hair or weave is better or is what's popping because it's socially popping for black people. Why don't no other race wear our hair? Why don't white people shave off nigga heads and put only time I ever seen white people wear an afro is when they dress up like a clown. I've never seen white people motherfucker wear an afro other than that ever in my life. I've never seen Indian, go overseas to India where y'all getting that weave from, in China where y'all getting that weave from, and see if they shaving motherfuckers' heads in Africa, putting it on their head. So why are we the only race of people? Listen to what you're doing. Somebody is shaving the hair off their head and selling it to you. You are valuing the beauty of another female that's not even a real fucking human. You are the mother, you are the divine mother of the planet Earth, and yet you have such such a self-negative image of yourself that you would allow literally a Neanderthal cave woman to shave her goddamn head and give you her motherfucking hair? Do you know how stupid you look? I'm just being honest. So we deal with the science of it. That's what you're doing. You can have your own personal excuse. I'm not here to argue that. But scientifically, you can't escape the fact that that's not human hair on your head. It's not real hair. So whether y'all want to keep saying I paid for it, it's mine, and it's human hair. No, it's not. No, the fuck it's not. Okay? All non-Africans share 98% of their DNA with chimpanzees. So you'd be better off going to get a monkey and shaving the goddamn monkey and putting the monkey hair on your head. So this is why we got to deal with science, black people. We are the gods. If anything, goddamn it, black people, y'all want to wear weave? Motherfuckers shave each other's head and put the shave each other's head and put it on each other's head. Why are you going to Neanderthals for hair follicles that's not even human being? These are animal-based fibers. Okay, so your black women, y'all gotta understand subconsciously how y'all degrading yourself. Y'all are saying that literally animal molecule substance is more beautiful and desired than your natural flocculus.